Here with Quentin Johnston, wide receiver for TCU. Before we get into football stuff, really good basketball player growing up. What's the best dunk you've ever pulled off?
Best dunk I ever pulled off? Probably so I can go between one leg. I probably like sat on it and went up under both of them and dunked it. So yeah, it's probably the best one right there.
What's the highest you've ever been measured in a vertical?
The highest. So I haven't measured it in a minute, but right now like a 46 around that.
If you were playing basketball like TCU, right? You walked on that team. How many points do you think you'd average a game?
At least 15, and that's just from like putbacks and like free throws and stuff. Cause like I'm not a big like shooter and scorer. I'm more like a slasher, rebounder, putback stuff like that. So yeah, probably 15 just on putbacks alone.
On a personal note, I covered you when you were at Temple and the recruiting thing, and you didn't like to do a lot of interviews. You weren't a huge talkative guy. Where has that voice kind of come from over the last couple of years?
I mean, just doing interviews a lot. Obviously, like you said, I wasn't a big, outspoken guy, which I'm still working on day in and day out. But doing as good as I have been in football, obviously the interviews are gonna come. So I just had to get out of my shell, just talk. So over time, it's gotten easier. So. Happy about that.
A longtime coach leaves TCU, right? Change is always hard. But Sonny Dykes comes in, and he's known as kind of an offensive guy. How excited are you to play in his system?
Oh, yeah. I'm very excited because, he likes to throw the ball. And, this is my first time high school or college having an offensive head coach for real. So, offensive head coach because, high school, my head coach was defensive. It was, straight defensive. Coach P was obviously, the legendary coach that he is, defensive. So it's a change, but it's a good change for not only me, but my other teammates as well.
Now, spring practices were open. Fans could come, students could come, family could come. How much more fun is practice when you've got kind of a crowd going?
No, for sure. That was obviously way different because not saying I take any players off at practice, but that just almost forces you to go that much harder because you got people watching, not only people with phones and stuff, but you got little kids looking up to you, so you want to go the extra mile, run that extra rep, that extra yard. To give them something to look up to. So it's been real exciting. They turn the music up, have food and stuff out there. So it's been a great experience for everybody.
Now let's say we go to Whataburger. Are you more of a breakfast menu guy, a dinner menu guy? What's your order?
At breakfast do go crazy, but I like the dinner menu. You got to grab that sweet and spicy bacon burger with no onions. That's probably the best thing on there. But if we talk about breakfast, the honey butter chicken biscuits, I get 5 or 6 of those and it take me straight through the morning. I'll be good.
What's the most embarrassing song you have on iTunes or Spotify that maybe you wouldn't want your friends to know you were listening to in the car?
22. So I'm gonna talk about him. He already knows, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yeah, sometimes when I'm rolling, I don't feel like listening to nothing. With a loud beat, I kind of just go. You take the back way, roll the window down, and listen to that.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And then lastly, for me. What are the expectations inside the locker room for the 2022 TCU Horned Frogs?
Yeah, no, for sure. We all have learned to hold ourselves at a higher standard than what we would normally hold ourselves to. So our coach's motto is be completely unreasonable with each other as far as standards go. Cause just coming in and day out, you think you've done good. We're nah, that's not good enough. Get another rep, get another set, go higher, go faster. And ultimately that just pushes us to do better and better every day. And obviously we stacking days doing that. So the end result will hopefully speak for itself after that.
Actually, I have one more question. Hodges Tomlinson, all conference cornerback. Quentin Johnston, all conference wide receiver. When y'all go 1-on-1, how many battles per 10 are you winning?
Battles per 10. We going back and forth. That's a hard answer. 5-5. I say 5-5 and just keep even, for camera purposes. But yeah, so now probably even.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Good luck this season.
Yes, sir.